Welcome to the O7 Academy, where your interest in computer is our goal. So in our last video, we're looking at CSS background, which we looked at image. So today we'll be looking at another way that we can use apply CSS background. But here we won't be using image, we'll actually be using color. So the various way to use color. So we'll come over here and to our folder, and we'll actually create okay, I'll say we'll stick to this one over here. Or no, create a new file, color dot, and then we'll create a new CSS file. Okay, now go to our HTML to link our CSS. So I'm just above the head, closing head tag, place our link, and here we'll place our CSS, which is color dot CSS, as can see over here. Just right here, dot CSS. So we'll come over to our CSS file, so we can be able to style it. So as I've said, always set our margin padding to 0 and our box sizing border box, so to make everything fit in properly the way we want it to fit. So we're going to our body. I'll be using body this time, but our advice, if you want it to look wonderful, our advice use div, and if you don't know how to use div, our advice you watch the previous videos on CSS background image. So I'll come to our body and I'll type background. So me typing background image, I'll just type that background color. So the second one here. So here I'll be putting a blue. So to check what we have here. So we have it blue. The whole body applied blue. Now some people might say, well, the color look boring. Well, there's another way actually to add color apart from just adding plain color. We actually have a attribute of RGBA or RGB, working with the RGB first. So the RGB, the syntax you're seeing within is red, green, and blue. So this syntax, you actually write they are within 1 to 255 each of them. So in here you actually state a number value for each of them. I'll come here and put 225. Set red to 225. Come here, set this one to 225, and here blue I'll set it to 200. So this can only accept 3 different value, and their numbers of within 1 to 225. So come to check what we have: mixtures of color in our preview, and we have something like this. So this is it. We set our red to 225, our blue to 225, and our red and our the last one to 200. So we can also come here and I'll set here to 2. I'll set here to, I'll say 6. Well, just choose whatever color of your choice until you get your attained color of choice you want to use. Now that looks like this, black. Based on actually why it's like this is because when you start from to the upward, you're actually starting from the darker side down. When you get to 225 to the lighter side of the color. So if we set, for instance, I want to make this to be red, I'll set here to be 225, and here 0, and here 0. So we'll only have red applying in the background, and it's going to be a very sharp red. So as we have it, that is from the darker side down to the light side. So this is the red in full. This is red in full actually. So we can also come here, and if we say, okay, are we sure it's actually coming from the dark side? If we come here and put something like 40, you're actually going to see that the red is going to be a little bit dark, something like that. So we have it like this. This is actually another color, but as you can see, it's some red with mixing with black, something like that. So just like that. So actually starting from the darker side of the color down to the lighter side of color. And I think I'll be talking about this today on our group, the RGB and the RGBA. So that's all about RGB. Next, we'll be talking about the RGBA. Well, it's quite similar. Click on it. Quite similar to the RGB. The only difference is that it has an alpha close to it. Well, we all know that the red, green, and blue, their numbers are between the 1 to 225. But at this very point, the alpha here is actually between 0 to 1. So we can come here and put 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 5, and blue we're going to add 2, 2, 5. That is a mixture of this color to see what it will give to us. And in our alpha we'll be adding 0. That's actually from 0 to 0 to 0.0 to 1. So here we'll be adding 0.6. So it's not up to 1. 1 is the highest it can take. So checking our preview, we'll have something like this. So I want us to see what actually this alpha does. So I'll be reducing all of these to 0, and I want just one of the color to be applied, which is the red. So coming here, you can see that the alpha actually adds as a transparency to it, actually making the color lighter. So that's what it does. Now there's also another format for writing color, which is one of the is actually in a way of writing code actually. So it's more popular in writing of colors for SVGs, and also you can also use them. They are not actually restricted. Now we have something like they are actually called hex, or we call them hexadecimal. So this I think I've talked about this on our WhatsApp group. So if you are not on our WhatsApp group, just check the description below and see it. So this hexadecimal actually you can come here and put FFF. Okay, I think this is white. So it's colors in code. This is white. I'll put in 000. I think 000 is black. It's actually a way of writing colors in code. In code. So come to our period to check what we have. Okay, think I got that wrong. Okay, supposed to have 6 values in here. 00. Well, they actually mix with numbers and also figures. Well, I'll be dropping a lot of hexadecimal if you want to represent your color that way. I'll be dropping it in our WhatsApp group, which I want every one of us to be in. If you aren't there yet, check our description below. So when we come here over to the preview, we'll be having a total black color. So these are hexadecimal work. Hexadecimal also is somehow close to the RGB, just that when it collects colors, it represents them in form of numbers and an alphabet, and each color has its own attribute. So this is all about background color. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching. God bless you.